Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're getting into more P. Diddy mess. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty of how disgusting he can be. We're getting into the Diddy and Justin mess. Now they got a lot of footage on here too. I'm reacting to the online crime. So we're looking at the relationship between the two. Let's talk about this real quick. There shouldn't be a relationship. Am I the only one that think that? Why is this young dude hanging out with these older men? Why is this younger dude hanging out with older women? Why are these older people preying on these younger kids? Why are these older people trying to get these little kids in the industry to be like them? Like, it's a lot of red flags in here, and that's anybody in the music industry, movie industry, entertainment industry. Somebody in the comments said cooking industry. I'm like, God, it's just everything. I'm like, all these people are disgusting, not the victims. So that's kind of like the Michael Jackson situation. Let's talk about this real quick. First of all, with all of this, where are the parents? I think I need to put that in here. Where are the parents? Who let their child do this? Who let their child hang out with adults? Why am I looking at a picture, like right on the screen right now, is him with Diddy? Where's the mom? The mom should be mom or dad, if you're going to let your child do this. They need to be beside them like a bodyguard at all times. Let's be real. Why do you have them hanging out with these older people? The Michael Jackson situation, let's talk about how creepy this was. We can all say his music was amazing, but the man was a pervert. Let's not sugarcoat things, y'all. Come on. He was a pervert. Y'all seen the videos of his winter wonderland, because I guess he never had the childhood. Why do you have random kids and child actors going there? And who recorded the video? Like, it was just so much creepiness. And I watched a documentary, which I think they said some of the stuff was, I don't know if the lady was lying, but I don't know. Why did people drop their kids off to go play with Michael? I just think that's so damn creepy. It's like, no, this is a grown man. These are little toddlers y'all have. With the Diddy and Justin thing, that's disgusting too. Why do you have this older man talking to this kid? Even with him and Usher, you know, I think Usher started when he was 13. Where was the parents in this? Take them to jail. Who allowed this to happen? I just don't know. I got a feeling, because I know this stuff traumatized Justin Bieber. I got a feeling that his mom wanted him to do this and he did it. Because, I don't know. I feel like kids are really forced into this type of position. It's just weird. Why do you have all these grown people talking to this little kid? Like, all y'all perverts. Anyway, let's get into it, because it's like 17 minutes.
I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So,
red flag.
Yeah, and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Pop superstar Justin Bieber
That's
was once mentored
right
by Sean Diddy Combs. Now, after Combs' arrest on federal sex trafficking charges, old videos are raising questions about Combs' interactions with Bieber. I take a closer look at their relationship through the years. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. For the last several days, social media has been full of videos of Sean Combs. You can't click on TikTok or X without seeing something about Diddy. It's practically all you see, and this, of course, comes after Combs' arrest on racketeering conspiracy.
And real quick, let me hear me say this to y'all. I feel like the whole point, for some reason, for them to talk to these kids in these videos, and like you see how he was walking with Justin to the car, I feel like these be, like, for some reason, them showing this is the lifestyle you'll get when you get into music. Why do you want this to happen? You want people to be like this. Oh, you're going to be getting all these cars, all these girls, all these, parties. This is going to be your lifestyle. Like, this should not be a thing. I just don't believe that. It's like, this should not be the industry. What happened to, I'm still on why he was hanging out with Diddy. Why was Diddy hanging out with Justin? That's the question. Where was all the kids in the, baby video? Where are all those people? He needs to be hanging out with people his own age.
And sex trafficking charges. At this point, Combs is accused of sex trafficking involving one victim, his ex-girlfriend of many years, Cassie Ventura. The indictment says the allegations date back to 2008. Combs has pleaded not guilty, and his lawyer says he hasn't committed any crimes. But there are a lot of people questioning who knew what and when, given that at least part of what Cassie Ventura claimed was backed up by a video obtained by CNN that showed Combs beating Cassie Ventura as the U.S. attorney said she tried to escape one of his freak-off sex parties. And many people are wondering whether other celebrities were a part of these freak-offs.
And I seen that video, y'all. It was all in the shade room, so I seen the video. Better than me. I would have removed the towel and fought him. Oh, I would have fully fought that dude. Dang, I would have hit him with my bag. I would have just started like I would lead him down like the fire well, like the fire exit, and like tripped him and made him like break his neck. Um I would have like pulled his thing and started stomping. Not like it's so much I would have did if I was her. Oh, so much opportunity, but she was a victim, so safety. But yeah, I would have went ham.
And worse, is it possible that some people, maybe other celebrities, were actually victimized? We don't know at this point, but what we do know is that videos of Sean Combs and Justin Bieber have been all over X and TikTok for days. Specifically this one when Bieber was 15.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but go get the front shot.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Now that video has been viewed more than 5.
That's also called grooming. Like, he did the same thing with, I don't know if y'all remember, I heard him talk about it, The Game. Y'all remember The Game? It's just so weird. Like, you had this man he was buying you jewelry, but just to get you in the industry like that, it's called grooming. Now I'm gonna let it play for a while.
On Justin Bieber's YouTube channel. He was 15 at the time, and he was staying with Combs for 48 hours.
I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album.
Justin Bieber is now a pop megastar. He's loved by fans around the world. In 2009, at the time of this video, though, he wasn't really known. He was just a kid, and his first album was coming out. Bieber is originally from Canada, and Usher signed him to manage his career. Usher actually got his start in the business through Sean Combs. He lived with him for a year when he was 13. And Usher talked about his time living with Combs on the Howard Stern show back in 2016. He was sent to what was called Puffy Flavor Camp.
And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
8 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
Go home.
Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
Now let's be clear. This could have all just been a joke. But in 2020, Justin Bieber gave a tearful interview to Apple Music in which he talked about wanting to protect Billie Eilish from the music industry and the things that he had been through. There are other videos of Bieber and Combs that have circulated online.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
Again, does this
Is it
video
me or
mean
he looks
anything? It
so-
could just be a teenager.
I don't know if it's me. He looks so tired in that video. His ass looks so tired. That video is so weird. Who is recording it? Like, arrest the people who's recording these videos, please. Like, it looked like it was all set up for, like, Diddy. Probably got these tapes at home and still looked at them. I don't know. That was just creepy.
Each kid
This is all
caught in an
weird.
awkward moment. In 2015, Combs presented Bieber with an American Music Award for Best Collaboration. And there's another video showing a birthday celebration. It shows an exchange on one of Bieber's birthdays. And finally, the fourth video making the rounds was recorded 3 years ago. Let's play that again. Some speculated that Combs was looking to see whether Bieber was wearing a wire when he patted him down. It seemed a little awkward for sure. Around this time last year, Combs and Bieber collaborated on the song Moments for Diddy's The Love album, Off the Grid.
You know, it's so crazy. I don't know if he was patting him down. I feel like these people couldn't say anything on him because of the influence he had, you know. I don't know. Maybe at that time he thought his popularity would go down. Then you got this man that got so much stuff on you who purposely do things just so he can have stuff on these people. How can somebody be so disgusting? He's like, realistically, you know he's weak. Diddy is a weak man. He just had people behind him that'll do the work for him. Like, he would not have gotten away with this if these people were not around him, which is why they need to be arrested. Where were the parents in this? This is why I'm so confused. Also, the stuff with Usher. He seen stuff and you saw he was acting. I'm like, yeah, you was curious. All right, nah, you was curious because you was groomed, my guy. Like, all this is like grooming, and you have this man. I think he groomed these kids because he want to say that he made them. You know, I don't know why. It's just weird. People need to look at these managers. It's weird, and he's been weird since like the 90s, man. It's like his fetishes with like younger people and trying to get them into this horrible industry. They know how horrible this industry is. It's like, for example, did y'all even know that like Jay-Z, you know, Rihanna was tied to his label when she first came out, and she said in her interview, the fact that this wasn't even talked about enough, she said that he like for her, he wanted her to be signed to him, which is why I said this man, this disgusting foul Donkey Kong of a man should be arrested, is because she literally said he locked her in a room until she like gave in and said she'll be like on his label. Like, oh my god, these people work together. They're disgusting. He's disgusting. I can't wait for his stuff to come out because I'm ready for that to fall. Him and Beyonce, I'm ready for them to fall. But like, it's just so much in this industry, and it's really disgusting. This man, like, oh my god, so much to it.
Whether Stephen Baldwin was actually referring to the Sean Combs situation or his son-in-law Justin Bieber, but that video certainly has had people on X wondering. I want to bring in Mitra Ahorian. She is an entertainment attorney in Los Angeles. So Mitra, what are people saying out there on the street? What's the chatter in Hollywood about Sean Combs' arrest?
I think the chatter is some of what we're already hearing in the news, except that there are actual people who were at these parties who have interacted with him. Puffy was one of the, and is, we can say is, one of the most influential artists and producers in the hip hop world. We all grew up listening to his music. He's been, responsible for bringing a lot of artists, developing a lot of other artists, and so he was so.
We also need to stop saying he's not no more. Okay, everybody know how disgusting he is and how he did it. Okay, he did not do it the right way. He groomed everybody. He groomed adults, y'all. He groomed adults. Like I told you with the game, buying him jewelry, getting him up in there. Like 50 Cent even said it. This man groomed these people to be in this industry. Like, when you look back at it, you'd be like, no, this was not the right way. This is actually disgusting. He should have been arrested a long time ago.
Tied into the celebrity world for such a long time that, industry. Of course, everyone sort of interacted with him, right? The level of interaction is sort of what's going to vary. So in terms of the chatter that's going around, everyone, I think, is just thinking, oh, wow, like I've spent time with this person or I've worked with this person, and they may not necessarily have known what was going on behind closed doors the extent of it. So I think the chatter is really more about, wow, we didn't know this level of perversion, dare I say.
Perversion.
So there's a distinction in Hollywood between going to a Diddy party and a freak off. Because the freak-offs are what the U.S. attorney says were illegal. So you're saying, it sounds like that people are saying, well, I went to a party, maybe a white party or some other type of Diddy party, but I didn't go to a freak-off.
Yeah, I think, definitely people are going to be wanting to distance themselves from the freak-offs, right? So this weird phrase that he came up with and sort of the things that are coming out about what allegedly took place at these sort of orchestrated orgies with, minors and sex workers and, the kind of things that I think a lot of people who are, who maybe didn't participate in that aspect of it are very shocked at. And so there is absolutely a distancing. And it's not just, parties, right? Though celebrities had actual friendships with Diddy. Right? They spent time together outside of going to parties with going to parties at his house.
Let's be real. There's no friendships in Hollywood. God, look at Paris and Kim Kardashian started. Kim was such a follower. Like, there's no real friendships in Hollywood, bro. It's all about the money, okay? This man had no friendships, no real friendships at that. It's like you groomed everybody, you just... Ugh, horrible. I'm just so sick of it. I hate these people so much. I heard people talking about, I remember it was all in the shade room, people talking about Young Miami, when she was dating him, unfortunately. It's like, yeah, she was in it for the money. That's like, what, I wonder what she saw. I know she's afraid to talk, what he made her do. You know what's crazy? I don't care. Okay, I do not care. People all know about him. If you get into it with him, I'm not talking about Cassie because hers was long during. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was just doing too much in illegal stuff. But with Young Miami, it's like, girl, you knew about this man. You knew all about this stuff, and you stuck with him. She kept taking up for him, and it was all for the money. So I don't really care about her situation at all. I really don't look at it. People, like, you could tell the type of person she is too. I didn't really care. I was like, that's what she wanted. With the money situation aspect, it's just too much. He had to, I'm wondering if Justin, he had to know something else was going on. Well, when you're older, I feel like he shouldn't be surprised if, whatever he did to him, he groomed him. In this industry, it's like, you don't think he did that to anybody else, but when he's a victim, we're not shaming Justin Bieber. It's so sad. I wonder what happened. It's like, was it drugs involved? I feel like there's a video I've seen. My sister sent it to me. I don't know why she sent it to me because I was traumatized because I didn't know what was going on in the video. It was him, and they was at a club, and it was what's his name, y'all? What's his name? The football player. The one who was asked to get off the plane with the blonde hair, and there was some stuff going on in that video because it was everybody beside them. And my sister tried to explain the video to me. I was like, this video looked like a lot. It was some crazy stuff going on in that video. Okay, I was just so disgusted. I'm like, what is happening in here? So I don't know if he was doped up or drunk but somebody recorded it. It was just all so weird. Yeah, Diddy is a groomer, and I'm so tired of hearing mentor and influential. This man is not whatsoever, especially after all this. Just so much, it's so sad. The music industry is not for kids. They need to stop putting kids in the music industry. But then think about it. It's just like the whole movie industry. You got kids in movies, and you got their parents forcing them to do this stuff. A lot of kids don't want to be in this stuff. You have parents forcing them to do this. So I just don't understand why. Where was his parents? Why was this the real question? Why was Diddy hanging around this child so much? I know he's trying to get him in the industry, but it's creepy. When I say grooming, you have him grooming this child on camera, talking about, I'm gonna let you drive my car when you're 16. That's grooming, so he can rely on him. He want all these people to rely on him, so he can take credit, so he can control. Because that's exactly what he did to everybody he worked with. God. The whole thing with the game, I'm like, dude, you're a grown man letting this other grown man buy you jewelry to get into the music industry just so he can play your music. That's exactly what he said. The reason he did it, just to get his music played. And that's because he was a big name in music, Diddy. And then you got him, you see Usher talking about the Puff Daddy camp, which should be illegal to have a name like that. It just screams perv, groom, get the hell out of there. And he lived with him when he was a preteen, when in 15, 16, 13, preteen, I don't care, teenager, because that's actually preteen is 12, but he stayed with him as a teenager. And think about it, the situation is not a good living situation. You got parties, him walking on people, hooking up, drugs, he was around all of that as a kid, and then he said it in an interview. So the fact that this took this long to get this man is actually astonishing. I'm like, it seemed like they set this stuff years ago. The girls, the victims that I seen on TikTok, the girl said she told her story years ago and people didn't believe her. This man is sick. He groomed Justin to the T, and it's crazy that it took this long. The dude looked so done in those videos when he was asking him why you didn't talk to me or something while somebody's recording it, which is weird. His eyes look like he hasn't slept in a while. Like, he looked so tired. It's so sad. Music industry is draining. Yeah, they make good music, but dang, look what's behind it. It's so horrifying. These people are disgusting. That's why you should never look up to anybody in the music industry. It's always something going on behind the scenes, and you just never know. Especially the rap people. Don't look up to none of these people. They're not good people. Do not look up to those people. I'm just done with these people. I hate every last one of them. And like I said, with the whole Young Miami thing, the reason I said that is because people was bringing her up a lot because she wasn't talking. And I'm like, okay, I really don't care about her. And I'm like, she knew what was going on with that man. She just wanted it for the money. And I'm like, she literally said that. She was in it for the money. And I'm like, yeah, you got that lifestyle all right. And I'm like, I wouldn't want to be associated with that man. He got y'all hooking up with other people, signing non-disclosure agreements and stuff. Like, y'all really sold y'all selves to this lifestyle. And I'm not talking about the victims. I'm talking about the celebrities who literally knew what was going on. And they got into it because they wanted to be in this lifestyle. It's disgusting. And it's like, yeah, y'all all should be ashamed of yourselves. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. Y'all just don't look up to these people. They're not good people. He was never influential to me. He was the groomer ever since I've heard that he killed Biggie. Okay, anyways, I'll let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.